Before we start this video, I do want to mention that the Jurassic World Chaos Theory Season 3 trailer is out right now. I was originally supposed to also make a trailer reaction, but I tried to do that twice, and both of the times my video got deleted, so there is not a trailer reaction on my channel, unfortunately. But I was planning to make this Rebirth video, so let's start. Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. As y'all probably know, the Jurassic World Rebirth trailer dropped about a month ago, and with it brought a lot of questions, like what is a new mutant and all of those things. But there's one question that I don't think that anyone has actually tried to answer, like maybe some vague answer, but I don't think that anyone actually has a long video up on their channel discussing this question. So that's what I'm doing right here. I'm gonna try and see which species this is, where we see Jonathan Bailey or Henri Loomis looking at this chamber or something like that. So I'm gonna try to discuss it in this video. So let's get started. So to see which species this was, I hopped into Adobe Express, what I also use to make all my custom dinosaurs, and then I just tried experimenting a bit with what it could look like with the brightness and things like that. So firstly, I tried putting the brightness up very high, and then I also did the saturation up, and then you can very clearly see a silhouette of, or not really a silhouette, but just kind of you can just make out the shape of a dinosaur pretty vaguely in that image. And I think that I know exactly which dinosaur that is. So I think that this is the Sinosauropteryx. So before you guys all go to the comments and say this should be a mutant, you're right. It could be a mutant, but if it were to be a mutant, no one could have expected this. And I do have some doubts of it being a Sinosauropteryx, but I do think so, because as you see right here, if I put a head of a Sinosauropteryx on top of this image, it lines up almost perfectly. But the only thing that I don't really think matches up is that the tail isn't really feathered. But yeah, I don't think that if it would be preserved in like a chamber like this, that it would still have feathers. I don't think that it would be like that. So I don't know if this will be a Sinosauropteryx. It could also very well be just a Compsognathus, but it also looks a bit like an Archaeopteryx in my opinion. But also it looks to have maybe 2 fingers right there. But it could have maybe also just be a Morris intrepidus. I don't really know what it is, but I think that it's a Sinosauropteryx. So I really think that it's a Sinosauropteryx. So yeah. So let me know in the comments what you think is this dinosaur is in this chamber, if you agree with my theory. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I'm also very close to hitting 300 subscribers. This is just awesome that I'm now very close to 300 subscribers. So please subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye everyone.